Yes, what's going on, people? And we are back for another video. And this time, this is the Leicester versus Manchester United match reaction, which ended 3-0 to Man United. And very convincing performance. You know, I did say in my match preview that this game was going to tell us a lot about the players' mentality after beating Real Sociedad, and they stepped up today. You know, they got the job done. And credit to every single player, man. You know, I want to give before anything, I want to say get well soon to Aiden Heaven. I was absolutely gutted when he came off injured. He was doing so well for us, you know. That cameo against Fulham, against Arsenal, starting against Sociedad in midweek. Even today, he had a good game. So I was very gutted for him, man, because it does look like a bad injury one. We're expecting him to be out for a long time, but hopefully not. So get well soon, Aiden Heaven. And I want to give an honourable mention to Rasmus Højlund. You know, he's somebody I've been very critical of this season. You know, I've said he's not good enough to be a Manchester United player. But today, he got his goal. Fair play to him after 21 games. And he did all right against Sociedad. You know, he got into the right places. He played his part. Today he got his goal, so honourable mention to him. You know, I'd like to see him go on a bit of a goal scoring run, and shout out to Garnacho as well. His first goal in about 20 games. He ended his goal drought, and it was a professional performance. You know, we defended when we needed to defend. Leicester had one or two moments. You know, the early minutes of the first half, Vardy was through on goal. Onana made a save. And the second chance that they had was the De Ligt clearance, where Vardy was through, tried to play in their player. De Ligt made an incredible block. That's one of the best blocks I've seen. And we are resilient today, man. You know, we stood up when we needed to. And we were well organised. You know, we wasn't open today as we have in previous matches. And we was in control. You know, Leicester had their moments, but we deserved to win, you know, because it was unfortunate with the disallowed goal before the Garnacho goal. Heaven went off injured as well. So that easily could have affected the players, but they stayed professional, man. And yeah, this win feels good. You know, especially going into the international break. You don't want to go into the international break on the back of a loss, and we moved to 13th. You know, there's nothing to be happy about. It's still not good enough. Any position bottom half of the table, but we got the 3 points today, and we move up. And we just need to keep it up, man. You know, when we ain't got a game in 2 weeks, hopefully the players can go away, gain some confidence, come back and do better. I want to give an honourable mention to Harry Amas. Happy birthday to Harry Amas, making his debut. He's somebody I knew was going to play for the first team this season. I watched him in pre-season, and I thought, yeah, he's one for the future. I expect to see him in the first team. And credit to Amrin, man. You know, there's been talk about him not trusting the youth, but he's done it. You know, he started Heaven 2 back-to-back games. He brought Harry Amas on today. Chido came on. And yeah, man, the future's looking bright. Some good youngsters. And Amrim did his thing today. I think he managed the game very well. As soon as we went 2-0 up, he made changes, brought on Casemiro, Xerxes, Amas, because it's been like quite a hectic schedule, you know, playing so many games, the Europa League, the FA Cup, and the Premier League. So you can imagine some of the players were tired, and Amrin managed it very well. You know, he deserves a lot of credit. You know, he's been getting a lot of criticism from pundits, the fans, but we've slightly turned the corner, man. Like 7 games unbeaten. We haven't lost a game this month. And if we're going to praise the manager, if we're going to criticise the manager when we lose, we should praise him when we win. And credit to Ruben Amorim, man. You know, we're not where we should be, but I do want him to stay. I do want him to get backed in the summer to bring in his players and go again next season, because I believe that this system, it relies on the right profiles. So in the summer, we need to get those right profiles. So regardless what happens this season, I want Ruben Amorim to stay. You know, I'm behind him, man. These last couple of games, we're seeing glimpses of what the future could look like. It's not fully there, but we're seeing small signs. So hopefully it's a sign of good things to come. And another goal for Bruno today. He's on magnificent form. His free kick against Arsenal last week, hat-trick in midweek, and today. And yeah, Bruno's just, I've always defended him. The only time I lost my head with Bruno was after the Bayern Munich game in the Champions League away. He gave away the ball for one of the goals. I absolutely lost it with him. Other than that, I appreciate Bruno a lot. I'm not one of these Man United fans that say, oh, he shouldn't be starting for us, he's a problem. I've always appreciated him, and when he leaves the club, that's when fans are going to realise, wow, he was a player. And Bruno, he's my captain, innit? Like, he starts for me. Like, all these people not putting him in their starting 11s for the future, that's them, but he starts for me, man. He's my captain. And I thought De Ligt was solid today, man. You know, he looked like he suffered a little bit of an injury, but played on, was winning headers, like putting in blocks. He's been good for us this season, but because we're losing, like, that's overshadowing like his performances. You know, he's a leader, he's got experience, he's very commanding in the box, and he's somebody who I believe should be vice captain. And yeah, Onana had some shaky moments, but made some big saves when he needed to. And yeah, man, just credit to the whole team, man. Everyone played their part. Very convincing victory. You know, there's been talk of us not scoring enough goals, but that's 7 goals in our last 2 games. So yeah, man, we're seeing improvements, and hopefully after the international break, we can kick on and build on this. And that's my match reaction for today. Thank you to everybody that's watching. I did a vlog. You know, me and my guys, we went up to Manchester for the Real Sociedad game. If you haven't seen that, go check that out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.